Hello and welcome to the first part of my work in progress series for this, which is of course the RGM79 SPGM Sniper 2 Master Grade kit from Bandai. First of all, let's have a quick look around the box. We've got some excellent box artwork here, very cool. We have some action shots here on the side, just showing you how you can pose it, as well as some little shots of how it's going to look unpainted. With some of its accessories in there. This side, yep, again just a front and rear view, and we have some pictures of weaponry, the shield and the figure and the markings, and it's so nice to see a box these days also written in English, which is always good to see. So as always, let's take a look inside the box and see what we have. Whoop. Do a quick look at the runners here. We have a little section of polycaps there and some beam effect parts as usual, and that's one runner. We have, looks like a runner for the feet, for the shield, for the chest. This very interesting kind of muted, slightly shaded sky blue, which is an interesting colour. Probably going to change that. We'll talk about that a bit later on. Looks like the main sprue here for the sniper rifle here. Might have to modify that just a little bit. We're definitely going to need to do some more colour separation just to bring out those details a bit more. Looks like we have some inner frame pieces here. All good. And some hands and some more inner frame pieces. All good. And we have the main armor pieces, again in that kind of shady, slightly darker sky blue. Very good. We've got some dry transfer decals here. Not going to use those, we'll be using some other stuff. And of course we have the manual itself. So, without further ado, let's get everything out of these lovely plastic bags. Check we have everything, and then we're going to start assembling the kit. So that's the assembly now all completed, and what I've been doing is just having a little look around the kit to see where I've got to do any fixes. Definitely here on the ankles where these two armour pieces meet together, there's a bit of a line here that's forming. I'm going to have to glue that together, I think, as a part of the whole foot assembly. There are some holes, or kind of like I don't know what you would call it. There are some kind of vent holes here on the side of the helmet. I think I'm going to drill those out, give them a bit more of a dimension to them. I think I might sand these kind of rivet points out here, and then maybe put in something that's a little bit more detailed. So maybe like a sort of a bolt shape or something in there. Just something that's just a bit more interesting than two kind of flat discs on the surface there. Here on these leg thruster parts, I think I'm going to drill out the centre of these. I'm going to have them different colours, and I might put some photo etch detail parts inside these once it's completed. So just drill the holes out for now, I think. That should be enough. Also probably going to put a photo etch grills over these foot thruster parts, and I might scribe in just a couple of extra lines here on the shoulders, because I think they're a bit too blank. So let's just add a little bit of maybe kind of a 3-line panel line across the side here on the front and on the back. That's pretty much going to be it, because I'd really like to retain the original look of this GM sniper as much as I can, and just detail it up as much as I can. The plan is to do a little bit of a different paint job on this one. I'm going to try and do a modulated colour, which is probably going to be in the various blues. I'm going to try and again keep it as close to the original out-of-box colours as I can. Maybe add a little bit of weathering, but we'll see how I feel about that once we've done the paint work. What I might do is get a spoon and do a quick colour test on the spoon, just to make sure that the modulation that I want is going to work and that I'm able to do it. And yeah, let's see how that turns out. So the next thing to do is to just get this disassembled, add those details that I just talked about, and then we can start the whole painting process. So I've just started to drill out the detail here on the visor, and as you can see I've just finished this teeny hole here, and I'm just working on the next hole here. And just to demonstrate how I do this, let's zoom in a bit so you can see it a bit clearer. This is some seriously fiddly work, but what I normally do is I get this tiny panel line scratcher thing, and what I do is I mark inside the hole a kind of guide point inside this hole. 3 separate points on 2 edges and 1 in the middle, and then I'll get this super tiny drill bit, drill my way through and make 3 tiny holes. And what I would gradually do is I'll get a very sharp hobby knife, cut my way through these 3 holes, and then get this extremely thin piece of sandpaper and feed it through the hole. If I can do this on camera, bear with me, it's a bit fiddly. Feed it through the hole and very carefully sand it down till we have a nice smooth hole. And yeah, that's going to take some time to do that, so I'm going to get on with that. Sand it down, get it nice and smooth, and that's the first bit of detailing ready. And that's it for me for now. Thank you for watching the first part of the master grade build, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, I just wanted to add on to the end of this video, just to let you know that over on my store right now you can now buy some fully painted kits. It's about time I made some room, and I really don't want these model kits that I've worked so hard on to sit in boxes gathering dust. So if you are interested in buying any of my model kits, I'm shipping worldwide at the minute. Head to the link in the description below to take a look, and thank you for your interest. Bye bye.